Hi, this is the first of two videos that will show you how to use the two library databases that you'll be relying on to find information for your company report. So to get to the databases, you want to start on the library homepage, scroll down to databases, and this will take you to the list of the library databases. The easiest way to find the two databases that we'll be focusing on is to go to all subjects, down to business, and you'll see these are the two that you will want to be using for your company report. This video will be about Mergent Intellect, and the other video linked on this resource guide will be for business insights. So let's first click on Mergent Intellect. And since these are subscription databases excuse me, that we pay for, they're for our students only, so you will need to log in. I'm using my faculty credentials, but you will need to use your Triton ID to access any of the library databases. So if you have not set up your Triton ID yet, please go and do that. If you have any questions or problems setting it up, you can send me an email and I'll help you. This will take us into the databases, and here we are at Mergent Intellect. So this is a fairly easy database to navigate. Since we're focusing just on your particular company. So the example I'm going to be using for this video is my company will be Netflix. So I'm just going to type in Netflix, and I should get a list there, and you want to make sure that you pick the one that indicates the main headquarters and the main the main record for your company. And this will take you to a screen that looks like this. Depending on your company, you may not have all these tabs. It does vary within Mergent Intellect as to how much information they have on different companies. So obviously the bigger the company, probably the more information, but you do need to look at it. It should have at least some of the basic information that you need. So if they do have, we want to start on company details. And if they do have the option for a company overview, take a look at that, and you want to look at company description. And this is just a nice summary of some of kind of the basic outlines of what they do. We have the operations, their geographic reach, sales and marketing. You might want to look at that to see what their kind of advertising budget and strategy is. There's also their overall statement of what their strategy is, and then perhaps a little bit of other information. So again, it's possible that this option will not be in Mergent Intellect for your company, but if it is, definitely take a look at that brief summary. The other thing to look at under company details is the competitors list. Now, this is a list of all the competitors, and you do need to compare your company with at least, I believe, 3 different competitors. I'm going to recommend you use the other database that I also will be showing you to find as a better way to compare competitors, but I did want to show you the list here. Okay, and that's about all you need, although you might want to look at the annual reports. There might be some information in there that you would want to browse through. The next area you want to look at, of course, are the financial details. And this will give you a nice overview. We have the total revenue, net income, and any other information about their income will be on this table. The other area in this section is, of course, the ratios. Your instructor will be talking more about ratios, but this at least gives you the information as to the different ratios. Okay, and the last area in Mergent that you want to be looking at for your report is under the industry, because you want to always look at your company in the context of what is happening in the overall industry that it's part of. And I'd recommend using, you want to look at the industry report, and you can take a look and see whichever one of these codes. Usually you want to use the primary codes. Look at the description. A secondary code actually might be preferable. For this one, I would say the primary is good, but there's no report for that. So I think we'll take a look at this. We'll use the SIC code since there is a report. And you can see, open it up. And there is a nice report here. It's about 18 pages, so you don't need to read through the whole thing. What I like to do when I don't want to read through an entire document, if you do a quick little Control F, and then you can type in whatever you're searching for. And I'm going to look for challenges, because you do want to look at some of the challenges that the industry is facing. And here you'll see, here's a whole section about the challenges. And again, this is not about your specific company, but it's about the industry that your company is part of. And below that, we see trends. You also want to look at that. It's very important when looking at what is happening with your company in the context of overall trends of the industry. And lastly, different opportunities. So take a look at those reports if they are available. And I think that is it for Mergent Intellect. Be sure to watch the other video about business insights.